another Monday Mojo. This week's quote: "It is not the mountain we conquer, but ourselves." Sir Edmund Hillary, 1919 to 2008, the first guy to ever get to the top of Mount Everest. Well, another new year's upon us. Is that good or bad for you? Perhaps if you're an optimist, then it's a fresh start. A place to begin to go after all those things that you have yet to accomplish. Exciting times. But what if you're not a natural optimist? What if the beginning of a new year is just a harsh reminder that you didn't achieve anything that you really set out to do last year? Maybe it's even worse than that and you've gone completely backwards. It's funny how a calendar can bring upon such dreadful thoughts. The truth is that January, whatever year, is just another month in what is hopefully a long journey. The irony, however, is how we make it such a whipping post, a time to reflect on how far behind we feel. We take an inventory of all the great people around us and all the things they've accomplished. The proverbial armchair quarterback sits back and cries as Tom Brady pushes his team to another division title, or some scientist receives a Nobel Prize for changing the direction of discovery as we think about not even reading a good book. Suddenly, in an instant, we slip into despair. That our own life is being wasted as we compare the worst in us to the best in somebody else. How debilitating that is. Thinking like that sets up a completely ridiculous starting point in the mind. If we envision the mountain climber atop Mount Everest, and if we endeavor to do the same, we're doomed from the start without accurate thinking. First of all, do you even want to be a mountain climber? Just because Sir Edmund Hillary endeavored to climb Everest, maybe the truth is that you couldn't care less about climbing a molehill, yet you compare yourself to his achievement? Why not start out by asking a simple question? What am I good at? Oh, and don't give me that nonsense that you're not particularly good at anything, because that's an immature overreaction to challenge. So kick that bucket. Maybe ask yourself, what could I do that would allow me to use the skill that I'm good at? Is it a hobby, a job? Maybe it's even more obvious than that. It's that dream that keeps coming back and won't leave you alone. You suppress it, but like a hungry tiger, it dominates your mental wanderings. From there, why not build a compass? After all, once you know what direction you want to head in, a compass shows you whether or not you're on track. So, how do you build one? Well, let's just take a quick reverse engineering class. First, go Google the keywords that describe your interest or passion. See who and what pops up. Read about them. Listen to them on YouTube, unless, of course, they're already gone. Study their history. Where were they born? What was their early life like? What did they study? Who were their teachers? How'd they get started? How often did they fail? Did they get any lucky breaks? How many hours a day did they toil at their craft? Did outsiders find them obsessive and a bit crazy? Then take notes on only the most important steps and put them in order on a simple piece of paper. Not a whole book, just a guide. There you have it, your compass for the new year. Oh, that's right, just a few warnings about the journey. You will slip and fall. You might lose a few teeth. You will get beaten up by a gang of bullies. You will be called crazy and nuts. There will be hundreds, if not thousands, who will tell you to turn back. All of this, by the way, are just a few of the hurdles that the successful have already overcome. You'll see, however, that even when you get blown way off course, you never quit. After all, what's the alternative? Just break out your homemade compass and get back on track. What's the big deal? Hey, this is Danny Griffin with another Monday Mojo, brought to you by freethinkingtools.com, reminding you to think and thrive. Hey, by the way, looking forward to your comments here. Let's get back in the new year groove here, make some comments on this Mojo, and let me know what's most important to you so that the next time I might feature your subject. See you next time.